Hello and welcome to the Gaming Gain. My name is Muzz and we are here to talk about Nintendo. Yes, unless you have been living under a rock for the past couple of days, you will know that the Nintendo Switch 2 got a big kind of reveal presentation, if you like, and not a lot of people are talking about the games. They are talking about the price, and we will get into why that is. So I done a video on the video game industry a few months ago now. I feel like it has aged particularly well. As we will get into with the Nintendo thing, it just seems like the AAA gaming space are greedy, and we knew that, but they're trying to squeeze even more money out of us lowly consumers. So, the big one, Nintendo have priced Mario Kart World at $80 if you're in America and £75 if you are from Scotland, England. That is a lot to be putting on a single game. Now, there's some debates out there, people defending this, but I think it is a bad precedent because people are going to be looking at this and they're going to be seeing, the bigger AAA gaming companies are going to be looking at Nintendo and they're going to be seeing if this works, if people are willing to pay the upmarket price that they have set. And unfortunately, I believe that is going to happen. Now, Nintendo fans have a certain loyalty to Nintendo. That's, I guess, a polite way of saying it. I would call it, I guess, maybe an obsession where they just back the company no matter what. But I feel like this is where they should put their foot down and be like, no, this is not on. But I believe they are going to buy it. I believe it's going to give more video game companies the impetus to raise their prices as well. I mean, there's rumours that GTA could be costing as much as $100. Like, for the standard game, I'm paying almost $100 or whatever it would be, like 95 quid for me. That is a lot. Like, read the room. Like, there is so much financial uncertainty in the world right now. We are in a definitely cost of living crisis where bills are up, wages aren't rising, and yet you're raising the price. And look, people will argue, yep, video game budgets have went up and all that, but it does not excuse the fact that we're not asking for them to go up, or at least I'm not. I think the vast majority of people who play games like fun games. We're not interested in whoever's voice acting it. We're not interested in these movie-like experiences. We just want fun games, and for me, I just like good stories. So all this kind of budget's been put into the games. Cut it. Downgrade the graphics a wee bit if it can provide better gameplay, better innovations in games, which I guess some credit where credit's due, Nintendo are good at. But also, from your top earners at the company, cut them. Cut their prices. Cut their wages. Like, they're earning so much money, and yet they won't take it away from their own salaries. Because it's just greed. It is just the height of greed that we see in the society nowadays, where they don't just want some of your money, they want all of your money. Now, the Nintendo Switch itself is £450, $450, sorry, it's £400. If I was ever going to get one, which I probably wasn't, I am definitely not now. The price of the system itself is on the higher end, which I am not. I've got a Nintendo Switch 1 and I barely played it. I've got my Steam Deck, so I am quite content where I pick up games for like a couple of quid and I play them for hours, hours, and I get my money's worth. The biggest concern, apart from obviously the other companies following suit, is Nintendo do not lower their prices for their first party games. It is going to be £75 now, and it is going to be £75 next year, and £75 the year after. Like, it is going to be a very, very expensive investment. And video games, I get it, is an expensive hobby, and I feel like people are just going to cut it out, and they should. It is too much. This is why I'm sticking to my kind of AA, AAA mantra going forward. Like, games are like £20, £30 that provide a good experience, or provide you, like, you look at some of the success stories from last year. Blatro, I bought that for £7. I played it hours. Like, if we're going off the hour per pound ratio, I've made my money back. I played it for like 10 hours, so what, that's less than £1 an hour. And it's such a simple, such a straightforward game, but it's got that addictive. You look at Vampire Survivor, again, I picked that up for £3. I played it for hours. It's not one of these massive big budget games. Don't get me wrong, there is ones that I'm interested in. Like Doom, definitely interested in that. But I'm going to be limiting myself to like 1, 2 AAA games a year if this is the way it's going to be. And focusing on those independent developers, focusing on those AA companies that are just trying to make their way in the world and try to produce games that people want to play. Not like the AAA space, which is trying to suck you dry of all your money. So yeah, not a fun one to talk about. I feel like I've kind of bashed on Nintendo over the past month and a bit with the Pokemon game. I feel that one's still rightfully so, although I did see a trailer that kind of made it look a little bit better. But the price hike is worrying, and it's good to see actually a lot of it, the backlash that it is getting, because I think it is something that is could really affect the video game industry going forward, and it is a worrying time if this is what is going to be catching on. I hope it doesn't. I hope people vote with their wallet, don't buy it. Nintendo are like, ah, crap, we've maybe got this wrong. Other companies are like, oh, we're not going to do that. Like, just have more fluid pricing. Like, and I think they've done that to some extent with, I think, the Donkey Kong games, like $70, what it is now, what the standard kind of price is now. But with the Mario jumping up to that, and it's Mario Kart. Like, I like Mario Kart, but it's Mario Kart. Like, it's not and they've added like a open world element to it, which from what I've seen looks very bare bones. Like, it doesn't look like a reason, not that there should be a reason, but a reason to charge an extra $10, £10, whatever. The dollars to pound things confuse me. Anyway, with all that being said, what do you think? Do you think Nintendo are on the right lines here? Are you one of these ones who think, yep, it's expensive to make video games nowadays, so it only makes sense to give them more money? Or are you like me, where it's like, come on, it's expensive enough as it is. We do not need more price hikes. The world that we live in at the minute is a very frustrating one. Anyway, all I said to say is, any thoughts, comments, general or remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much. Bye bye.